Okay, welcome back to the channel. It's Steve O Mystic on YouTube and Facebook, Twitter, Telegram. So tonight I'm going to talk about my last wife, Patty, the former Patricia Levy. It's her picture that is on the uh, promotional window for this audio vlog, and she's been gone since November of 2015. So we were married 10 years, a little bit less than 10 years, and I met her in school when I was 24. She was 21, and we didn't actually get together until I was 44 and she was 41, but that's something to be discussed later. The reason she is now involved in this series is because this was the quintessential narcissist. This was every bad aspect of the narcissist, the isolation, the breaking apart the families, talking bad behind your back. This was a very interesting relationship. I don't know what else to call it. It's the person who inoculated me, let's say, against all of the narcissists to come. I had been fooled by women throughout the years, but once I was done with Patty or she was done with me, there was no more fooling me, that's for sure. So the reason she's coming up now, this is going to be a new series, the Patty series. So this is going to be Series 2, Volume 1, because there's a lot that I want to say, and I just don't want to mix the two. The series one started with my just prior relationship because this was covert narcissism. This was narcissism posing as uh, a borderline personality, which is what she admitted to. But uh, this girl was a sociopath. This girl was a psychopath. This girl was a drug addict. My wife was none of these things. She was pretty straight, smoked cigarettes, but wouldn't smoke marijuana. Uh, didn't take a lot of drugs that I knew of beforehand. But she also died of breast cancer. So there was a very long mourning period. Now, when I say that this was the quintessential narcissist, this was the quintessential narcissist. This one practiced the art of division, trying to separate me from my kids, which kind of worked, trying to separate me from the rest of my family, which kind of worked. Uh, had me pretty much at her beck and call, pretty much worked. But she also had a beauty and a soft side to her that was irresistible. So when I say, and I like to say I was not a victim, well, I was definitely a victim here. And again, of my own choosing. Now, there was a lot of drugs in this relationship, which ultimately probably caused its demise. Uh, it did not demise with her death, although she died a million times before she finally died. And I think some people don't understand what I'm saying. But this was the type of narcissist that I was unable to detach myself from, mostly because of my physical attraction to her. So when I tell others that they're in these relationships by choice, yeah, we're in by choice. I was trapped by the fact that I didn't want to be the guy that left the dying girl. So our relationship was pretty much over long before it ended. And this is probably the only time I actually became a victim because I stayed in the relationship way too long, thinking I could make this person happy, which you cannot. and thinking that it was just a matter of moving to California, which we did. That didn't work. There were so many things that I attempted to do in an attempt to make the marriage work, and nothing was going to make the marriage work. And I think it's because she really didn't want to make the marriage work. So when I say to people, you're not a victim, in this particular case, I was a victim. I went through millions of dollars trying to keep this girl alive, and all the while she continued to smoke cigarettes, and she got involved with cocaine, she got involved with Dilaudid, and I couldn't get her off any of the drugs. So in the end, it went pretty bad. But do I blame her? No. Do I blame myself? Of course. Of course. At any time, I could have withdrawn myself from this relationship. But my physical attraction to her sort of trapped me. So in this particular case, all of the things that I say about all of the other female narcissists all go out the window when it comes to a an attraction that you just can't break away from. So, was I her victim or was I my own victim? That's a tough one. But I wanted to start off this audio vlog with just this background because this is going to be a new series. It's the Patty series, and it's been a long time coming. So stay tuned and help me grow this channel. I only have 93 subscribers. You know, you got to get to 1,000 just to get monetized. And in order for me to become a digital nomad, which is now my dream, I got to get to 1,000. So I'm going to do these every day. Hopefully, you're going to like them, share them, subscribe, comment, whatever you like. That's it for now, and have a good night.